Hey everybody, welcome to Hetherington Therapy's newly made YouTube channel. We have discussed this for a while and we just finally decided to just give it a go and see what happens. So come along with me for a little ride into occupational, physical, and speech therapy in the pediatric setting, but more importantly, in home care. So, we are a company in Brevard County, Florida, that we decided to kind of adventure out and make this YouTube channel for, first of all, our local families. So, families that we currently see or that are in our community that want to learn a little bit more about us, because even though we have a huge following when it comes to word of mouth in our families, this is a new innovative way for us to get out to the families in our local area. But as we talked and brainstormed and researched, I spent many a night watching a 13 or 14-year-old teach me how to make a YouTube channel. So we'll see if this works and see if they were good guiders on that. But we learned that we could help others. We could help therapists that are transitioning into pediatrics, therapists that are transitioning into home care, and kind of the needs and expectations on that side of things, but also our students, our student OTs, or even high schoolers that want to know what occupational therapy is about and kind of what to expect in the life of one. And that's what we're hoping to kind of broaden our horizons on what we're doing and bring that to families as well and students. We enjoy taking students. We're a big facilitator on continuing your education and learning more about our field, and that'll help that. So sit back, enjoy. We're going to have a lot of our therapists involved, doing different activities, explaining the activities, not only for, again, the therapists that may be checking in to see on new treatment ideas, but also really back to our families and really explain why we do what we do and how we do it. The biggest compliment that we can get from families is typically, well, aren't you just playing with my said kid? Once we have that ability to make it look like it's normal play, that's our goal, because it has to be fun for the kids and they have to enjoy what they're doing. So we have all the science or education behind us to explain those things, and we hope to be able to break those down and explain it to the families so they understand. But there'll also be segments on sensory integration and different types of sensory things, topics of different diagnoses and what to look for, and as a new parent, seeing some signs and how concerned should they be about something. On top of, for the OT side of it and the physical therapy side of it, as we progress the channel, is to look at assessments for those therapists. What's the best way to do it in a home setting? What's expected in a home setting? How do you adapt? All the way down to organizing. How do we organize our day to go out and see a kiddo in the home? What do we pack? What tools do we use? What does it look like? All of those types of things, including what do we use in the family's homes and what do they have access to? Because we want to make sure, since we are in a home care setting, utilizing as much of what the family has is ideal, because that way they don't have to go get a new fancy tool to be able to provide, that follow through exercise, home exercise program with us. Instead of having to go to a more complex clinic. I designed the company in that way to be home care based. We do go into schools, and we do heavily go out in the community, because that's where really a lot of the families are looking for that extra help. Emotional regulation, attention to task, gross motor activities, and how to navigate your environment. Those are all things that hopefully you'll see from us in our settings and with our kiddos. And yes, with our kiddos, because all of our families love to be engaged with what we're doing, and they're gonna have fun participating, so you'll be able to see some real life settings of what this looks like in the real world, and how we navigate problem times, and how we have our successes. So like, share, subscribe. I gotta learn how to put that button up, but please let everybody know about us, and will be more to come in April. Thanks.